Hey, what up, everybody? Steve Breach coming back to you. I want to take a little bit of time to talk about Batista and Wrestlemania and everything that's going on with that. I've enjoyed everybody who's made Batista videos, giving back their thoughts on Batista coming back to WWE and what they think he's going to be doing once he comes back. My first intentions of what they would be able to put out there would be a John Cena versus Batista battle. I think that would be sort of like him picking up where he left off in 2010 and moving forward from that. I believe that Batista really is coming back to WWE. I know that it has been pulled down off of both the websites that it was on. The Phoenix Suns website put it up, took it down very, very fast, realizing what they had done, and UNLV left it up for what seemed like an eternity, that he was coming back before finally being able to pull it down. What I think happened was WWE more than likely sent press releases or, sort of like news things over to these places to help sell these tickets for these house shows that were coming to town, that, a big star was going to be coming back and a big star would be returning. I believe they were supposed to give them over to the computer staff. They were supposed to be able to load these pictures and load these, little blogs up saying that Batista was coming back to WWE, and then probably put it like on a time release where more than likely if he was going to return on a Monday Night Raw that's upcoming, or if he was going to return at the Rumble, the second he returns, boom, there you go, and the new articles and the new sites come up on the screen, and there, boom, is Dave Batista. So basically the people that live in those towns, the second that they're riding high on Batista coming back, they can go to their websites and be like, oh, Batista's coming to my town, boom, boom, they buy tickets, WWE makes money, these people make money. And I think basically they either didn't read the whole paper, or maybe it just wasn't stated right, and now everybody knows about it. One of the big things that was out there was a lot of people think that they're going to do Brock Lesnar versus Dave Batista. Brock Lesnar, in my mind, the way he has his deal set up to fight 3 to 4 times a year doesn't really make any sense. The last 2 years, he had a fight at SummerSlam, and then we didn't see him again until Mania time. I was really hoping to see him at Royal Rumble time last year. We didn't get it. Maybe we'll get it this year. I'm not 100% sure. The WWE has to pay him a lot of money to show up, whether if it's just for him to come out on Raw and cut a promo, or if it's for him to actually come out there and actually have a match. It's a lot of money, and it's something that they have to spread out over the year in order to make sure that they get the biggest bang for their buck. That's why you don't see him fighting on stupid pay-per-views like Battleground or anything like that. They want him on the big ones, the one that they know they're going to get buys. That's the one reason why I thought that maybe he was going to be at the Royal Rumble. But we had The Rock last year, and to have The Rock and Brock Lesnar on the same card at the same time is a freaking lot of money. Now, I don't understand why some people are putting Brock Lesnar and Batista together to have some sort of a big match. With Brock, his last match was against CM Punk. He won, and then he just left. I don't understand why people get behind him when he just leaves and comes back. His whole character basically is a quitter. I think he's retired from WWE twice. He'd send out the tout saying that he'd done everything in the WWE. There was nothing left for him to do, and he was just done. And then he came back to fight Hunter again. It's stupid in my mind. It makes no sense. He comes off as a guy who honestly is just fighting for the money. He doesn't care about any of us or anything like that. And maybe that's good because he is a heel, and he's not really supposed to be caring about me and you. But I don't understand why he would just show up on Monday Night Raw with nothing to do if he doesn't want to be there. I'm not explaining my situation that well, but it just doesn't make sense. In order to set up an angle, you can't really have Brock Lesnar, just sitting at home watching TV, and Batista comes out and challenges him. More than likely, Batista has to come down there and get in his face, or Brock has to come down there and get in his face. And if he doesn't care about WWE, what's the point of him even being there to begin with? If you put these two guys in the ring, you are putting two huge guys in the ring, and it definitely should be a match that is there to remember. I love seeing big guys battle it out. Ryback versus Mark Henry. I had high expectations for last year. Just big guys picking each other up and throwing each other around. I want to see carnage. I want to see fights that I wouldn't see in the mall over Michael Jordan's new Nike shoes. I mean, I want to see. We don't really get to see bloodshed anymore. If you want to see a good video with the pros and cons of blood in wrestling, go check out Luke Carr's video. It came off really well, and make sure you check that out. But it just doesn't make sense. You can't really play off of the MMA angle, because I don't think WWE wants anybody in the world that didn't see the Batista fight to go out and look for that, because he looked horrible in that fight. And it's not like he can really come out there and say, hey, you know, I'm undefeated in my MMA sidetracking, you know, my WWE career, and, you know, you lost the title to Cain Velasquez, and you lost to that other guy that I can't think of. So, you know, it's not like Batista can really come out there and say, like, I'm undefeated and so are you. So I don't really know how you really put this together. There's a few different things that are out there. I mean, like, you could do Batista versus Orton if you wanted to put him in that. But to me, that's kind of weird to put him right into the WWE title picture at WrestleMania. I think that's, if you bring somebody back and you put him right into the title picture at any pay-per-view, and more than likely it's going to be a band-aid due to an injury, like when Chris Jericho came back, and Chris Jericho, I think he fought Randy Orton when he came back that one time. I think it was because Cena got hurt, but I don't know. To me, that just honestly it doesn't make sense. But you could draw off, you know, their whole history and evolution, and both guys wanted to be that guy that broke through. And Batista's going to say that he doesn't want Orton to be the guy that everybody remembers from Evolution, or I don't know, something like that. But that angle to me is almost like Batista has to come back and he has to be the heel, and Orton would have to be the face. Lesnar and Batista, they both went to OVW together. But do you really want to show videos of that? OVW, there were people out there that watched it and they are fans of it, but I don't think if you put that style of footage on WWE TV today, it's going to come off that well. It wasn't really shot that well lit. Maybe you can show it into clips or something like that, but I'm not really back behind that, and we'll have to see where they go with this. Just not my style of match.